Welcome back to another arcade video game classic from the early 90s. This one's called Nemo. Before we get to that game, here's a little history. Here's the movie I'm holding. This is the full title movie, Little Nemo, Adventures in Slumberland. It's been a long time since I watched this movie. When I was younger, I used to watch this movie a lot. Since I'm older now, nobody remembers this at all. Didn't even know it existed. It's kind of like a Disney anime movie mix. And so it's done by the company called Ego Bridge, which nobody also don't remember it. I actually enjoyed this movie. You know, it's meant for little kids. But it had some good action in it. Pretty much about a boy who sleeps and meets a beautiful princess. And thanks to the visitors that want him to come visit Princess, whatever her name is. It's been a long time since I watched a movie. And his sidekick, Squirrel Icarus, go out in many adventures and meet a clown as a troublemaker Flips. You have to see the entire movie for yourself to enjoy it. On with the game. This is what the gameplay looks like. An arcade game that you can only play only Nemo, one player, second player, Flips. This is what the entire game looks like. And have the cliche of having high scores and a time limit. You take too much damage, you die and you go back where you're at. This is the only game that does not get that many reviews. If that channel called Orange, whatever it's called, watching this right now, he should review this game because it's actually pretty worth playing. You know, the guy with that's a green lizard that likes to talk about arcade games? Him. Anyways, your only weapon is the scepter, or that shoots out pink beams. You pretty much end up on the train, which I almost forgot to mention. This game first came out in the 90s, but its true game was also presented by Capcom that did the NES game. Which I'll get to some other time. As you can tell, it's a beat-em-up game. In which you pretty much see that now. And the graphics look pretty great. And not to mention the music is pretty good too. And the bosses are actually pretty awesome. You go to these interesting stages. The cloud stage, which is also part of the movie. Another boss that's a cloud. Okay. And up at a police station, meeting up evil toys. Random spiders. Did I forget to mention this game's story is kind of interesting? Because in this game you have to save the princess and the king from the evil, wicked wrath of the Nightmare King. And taking over Slumberland and the entire world. Because Nemo uses the key and trusts that flap to unlock the door and took over the entire entire land. And look at that, the background's from Ghosts and Ghouls, which I find pretty interesting. And that's actually pretty neat. And to hurry this up, we'll just get to the final boss. And look at that one. That's a pretty disturbing looking boss. Capcom does make pretty weird looking bosses. Anyways, as I was saying, here's the final boss. The Nightmare King. And he looks pretty terrifying in the background. Make sure you get enough power-ups and other amazing energy fruit and avoid his giant hands. Wavy hands. And you encounter the Nightmare King himself. And I gotta admit, he looks really menacingly terrifying. But in the movie, he is also really scary. He looks like a giant, and similar to Orcon from Fantasia. He is this menacingly evil. It's just so awesome seeing a villain be this menacingly, terrifyingly evil. Anyways, once you defeat the Nightmare King, we get the ending to this game. Nemo apologizes on what he has done, and we thank him for saving the entire world from the Nightmare King. And Nemo gets the kiss. But there, to the end of this game, he wakes up and it was all just a dream, and they'll easily forget all that. Just like in the movie. Overall, this is pretty much the best way to do video game in space-off movies. Have better graphics, great sound effects, it's a great neatest this gameplay of them all. It's fun, it's interesting, it's very hyperactive. If to hurry this up, I give this game a 8 out of 10, being most likely a short game, but still pretty much the best way to end a wonderful gameplay out there from the early 90s. If you like the game, you'll probably love the movie too. And I like the scene where he gets electricity powers just like Arthur from Ghosts and Ghouls, and him gets shocked. Anyways, that's all for now. I'll see you guys when I talk about another interesting arcade special game. Ooh, look at the tile that has his face on it. Many faces of him. Ooh, that's awesome. Alright, catch you then.